Hi Aquarius, welcome to the channel. Today's reading is your no contact reading. We are taking a look at a situation between you and another person where you are either intentionally in no contact with them or you've drifted apart, haven't heard from them in a while. You want to know what's going on and maybe whether or not you should reach out. All right, so Aquarius, we're going to go ahead and get started. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm so glad that you stopped by. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. It is so nice to see you again. Keep in mind, it is general in nature, so not every part's going to resonate, but we're dealing with situations where you might not have had all of the answers at the time. So some pieces of this may not actually resonate. They're food for thought for you, okay? Okay, Aquarius, let's go ahead and get into it. So opening your reading today, we have magic, alchemy. Card number 43 becomes 7. So what are you transmutating in your life right now? What are you bringing about through bending the will of the universe? And then we have listening, and it came out in reverse, so maybe someone isn't listening. So we have listening. Card number 53 becomes 7. So 6 and then 7. This is such a sweet card. It really is. You have this sweet elephant with the bird on his head, listening to him sing. Like, how sweet is that? So you might be listening to some music. You might also be just talking with friends, spending time with people you care about and that you enjoy talking to. All right, so Aquarius, let's get into the tarot. We're going to look at the energy for each of you as individuals. We are going to look at how you got into this no contact situation, shared energy between you, and potential outcomes, as well as lots of oracle messages to help you understand the situation more fully. So if emotions are running high, which they may be during a no contact situation, take a deep breath and know that anything is possible because everything is always changing, okay? So Aquarius, you are showing up today to the reading as the Emperor, the Chariot, Queen of Wands. Your person is showing up today as the Queen of Coins, the Sun, and the Awakening, which is Judgment. All right. So you, Aquarius, are standing quite firm in what it is that you want right now. Like, you are focused, you are moving forward, you are in alignment. I think you're really listening to your own spirit here. Man, there is like such intense, beautiful energy coming there for you, Aquarius, which doesn't surprise me with Aquarius energy at all. Yeah, I think you're standing quite firm in your boundaries. I think you know your own worth. I'm getting like the finger snap, like, that's really what I'm getting here. I think you've worked very, very hard to get wherever it is that you are. And I feel like you've made a few sacrifices along the way. But they've helped shape who you are, okay? And that could be in relation to this person. This could just be in general. So for some of you, there's messages here about travel, about vehicles, luxury. There's a lot of luxury here. So there's this one here who, like, the Emperor is sort of like the ends justify the means, and then these two cards are cards of luxury. So I don't know, maybe some of you, like, I'm seeing someone who dresses very opulently, but like deep down they're like, this is silly. Doesn't mean it is silly. I'm just saying that's like what I hear somebody saying about it. Like, I'm too practical for this, It's like a lady who wears high heels when she doesn't want to be wearing high heels. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting. That's the sacrifice. We sacrifice our feet. Okay, so your person here, they are showing up as the Queen of Coins and the Sun. Ooh, Whoa. Okay. So they are receiving, there's an influx of ideas coming in for your person. And I think that they're looking like a light is being shown on like their day to day. Like, how do they feel about their day to day? All right. This could also involve a child. This is a card of children. Excuse me. And we have the bunny rabbit, so that's all about fertility. There's messages about their home coming through. They may be very focused on their home, focused on their schedule. But really what I'm getting is they're looking at their day-to-day life and they're questioning it. Meaning, the awakening card is judgment. So this is revisiting the past, like looking back over the past and trying to learn from the past. So I feel as though for some of you, if you lived with this person, they feel your absence in the home. Or they feel, if you didn't live with them, it's just they feel your absence in their space. Okay. And we have two queens here. So you may have experienced some compatibility issues at one point. All right, so let's look at how we got here. So some of this may resonate, some of it may not. Some of this could be news to you. It's just to help you understand, and eventually, when you're ready, have a more educated conversation with your person to understand them if that's what you want. All right, how did we get here? How did Aquarius get into no contact with your person? Eight of Coins. It's funny, I was just seeing the Eight of Cups and out came the Eight of Coins, so I felt the 8. Oh, wow. Okay, so we have the 8 of Coins, 4 of Wands, more messages about the home, and the King of Coins. So I feel for some of you, you were working on building something stable together. You may have been engaged at one point. You may have been married to them or planning to get married. But I feel as though that you were happily working towards something, and then this King of Coins drops in here. Because we have a Queen of Coins here, for a small group of you, this is the entrance of a third party. You would know this. This part you would know. I'm not telling you something you would not know. But, you know, here we have the 2 coins, and then suddenly there's a king. Either that, or you wanted this person to be a spouse, and they couldn't quite step into that. Like, they weren't quite ready for that. For others of you, there's a financial consideration. It doesn't seem negative. I don't think somebody like went broke or anything, but it's like somebody was really focused maybe on their career. Focused on, somebody was really focused on career and home, building a house. We have luxury over here, so maybe there was a disagreement on how much money should go into this house. But for a very small group of you, there's maybe an ex that stepped in and sort of redirected your person's attention. That's for like 1 or 2 of you. So the shared energy between you, wow, we have the Devil. We have lots of Capricorn energy here. Lots of Earth and Capricorn. So, King of Cups, Knight of Coins. So, for some of you, there's some mistrust here. All right? Somebody's having trouble trusting their heart, and they want to take it slow. But I see progress, but there's fear here. I'm going to clarify because I don't understand that. I need to clarify this King of Coins. Clarify the King of Coins. Intuition, risk, and practicality. Okay, well, maybe this is more about money than it is another person. Yeah, so I think somebody here got nervous because, yeah, I'm going back to the money thing. Somebody got nervous about how much was going into this home or this wedding or whatever this big investment was. Somebody got nervous about it and somebody wanted to be a little more practical. The practical energy is over here. I have the luxurious energy over here. It could be flip-flopped. But yeah, I'm definitely going back to that. That makes me feel better. I don't really want to talk about third parties. Um, so yeah, I feel a lot better now. Whew. Okay. So again, there are concerns here about spending. So I am going sticking with the money thing. So there's concerns about that. But somebody's heart is still in it. Okay. I think it's your person, for sure. But then there's like, okay, well, maybe we can take this slow. This is practical energy here. This is very practical energy here. Um, yeah. I think somebody just got, I think somebody got cold feet or got nervous or something. But the good thing is your person's kind of re-examining themselves. And I think they are getting, I'm going to leave that out, getting in touch with what it is that they really want, what they're willing to give here. It's like they're having a change of heart. Whoever was the, I'll say less the risk averse one. I wanted to say this stingy one, but the less risk averse one here is having a change of heart. Okay? So, we're going to go ahead and pull some oracle cards and then we will pull, this is the potential outcome, okay? So, let's get some hidden truth oracle. All right, so Aquarius, if you're enjoying the reading and haven't subscribed already, I invite you to do so. I'd love to have you as part of my growing community. Hit the like button while you're at it. Lets me know that you like this kind of video. I'll keep making more. Okay. I want to tell you how I feel, but they're afraid to. I left you before you could leave me. I wish I had treated you better, but they wish they'd written that check for that nice house. I can feel it. I can feel it. So I think that whatever like hoarding tendency, like it could be resources, like they were afraid to share money or share resources because they'd worked very hard. You know, they had worked very hard and they were fairly well off. I think they regret that. I think they're having a change of heart. Okay. So let's take a look at some potential outcomes. So keep in mind that these are based on potential. So if you like what you see here, you can foster it or you can change it if you don't like it. Okay. And then we will pull some additional messages to help you understand the situation more fully and get you some advice on how to handle it. So here we have the Lovers. Okay. 5 of Cups, 3 of Coins. So they regret the decision to not share. That's ultimately what I'm getting. They regret that the building of this house or the building of the union between the two of you, they regret how it went down. Okay? They do not like being without you. It's crystal clear. They do not like being without you. So they saw you as a perfect match. Yeah, and now I think they feel very badly. They definitely wish that they had treated you better. They wish that they had worked with you to figure it out. Wow, Aquarius. If you want to reconcile with this person, the cards are saying that that is definitely a possibility for you. Okay? If you're not, then you don't have to. Okay? You have my love either way. So let's take a look at a message for you. Thank you. All right. Love is always present. I love that. And then she's in a cathedral, or a chapel, and then there's the chapel in there. So normally I take this as a message specifically for you, but I'm really taking this as a message of there is love here. This feels very loving. It feels very like mature, as in like emotionally mature. I feel like we're all adults here. I don't see any childish behavior. I think whatever traumas were at play were deep and legitimate, Man, I think they feel terrible, Aquarius. And then we have ritual. This is elderberry. Okay. Another nod to the cathedral and the chapel, in my opinion. So some of you may be placing a lot of emphasis on your spiritual rituals to kind of help you through this. You may be going to a spiritual community and listening to the music that is being played there to help you feel better. Things along those lines. So, all right, let's get a couple of more messages here for you, Aquarius. So if you think that there is more to this message, or you think that you might prefer another message, I will link your no contact playlist at the end of the video, as well as your Aquarius playlist, so you can check those out and know that Spirit is wanting to connect with you. You might find something there. Okay. Back to what you love. Reevaluate your desires. So again,